When people mention big lips on a woman's intimate area, they're usually talking about the labia, the folds of skin that naturally protect the vaginal opening. These labia can vary widely in size, shape, and even color in psychology. Research confirms that such differences are completely normal. Let's explore this step by step. 1. Natural human variation, just like height. Hair texture, or eye color. The size of the labia is influenced mainly by genetics. Some women naturally have larger outer lips labia majora or inner lips labia minora that extend beyond the outer folds. This isn't a medical issue, simply part of the natural diversity of the human body too. Puberty and hormonal influenced labia can change over time due to puberty, pregnancy, or hormonal shifts. For example, higher estrogen levels during adolescence may make the tissue appear fuller. After childbirth, or with age, elasticity may decrease, slightly altering appearance. These changes are a completely normal part of a woman's life. Stages. Point 3. Sexual function and sensitivity. Having larger labia does not reduce sexual function. In fact, many women with prominent labia experience increased sensitivity because this tissue is rich in nerve endings. For some, this can enhance pleasure and arousal during intimacy. For misconceptions and body image, unfortunately, media and adult content have promoted the idea that only small, neat labia are attractive. Reality, psychology studies show there is no universal ideal. Preferences vary from person to person, and what truly matters is a woman's comfort, confidence, and self-acceptance, not meeting a narrow beauty standard. 5. Cultural and evolutionary views in certain societies. Fuller labia have historically been associated with fertility, maturity, or sexual appeal. From an evolutionary perspective, they may have served as a form of natural signaling, though today's science simply recognizes them as harmless variations of anatomy. 6. Health and hygiene. Whether large or small, labia require the same care. Gentle washing with mild, unscented soap and water. Sometimes women with larger labia may feel discomfort from tight clothing or friction, but breathable fabrics and proper hygiene usually solve this issue. Conclusion: having bigger vaginal lips is just one of the many natural variations of female anatomy. They say nothing negative about a woman's health, worth, or femininity. Psychology reminds us that real confidence comes from accepting and valuing yourself, not from trying to fit into unrealistic standards. The version: neutral, informative, or SEO friendly. High IMM scientific explanation B. High or psychological angle B. Maintain Kia Gaia HAI.CHAH Tehane main isk sath YouTube description plus SEO keywords tags Bilik done. I prefer this response chat GPT response to Bilkalop KA script main rewrite. Cardetta Huntak, the fresh lage, SEO optimized ho, or copyright reuse issue B na, A. Main natural human-centric tone, main liktahun. Or YouTube policy-friendly raktahun. Rewritten script when people mention big lips in reference to the female body, they're usually talking about the labia, the natural folds of skin that surround and protect the vaginal opening. Just like fingerprints, labia come in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and psychology research confirms that this diversity is completely normal and healthy. Let's break it down clearly. 1. Natural variation, the size and appearance of the labia, are mostly influenced by genetics, just like eye color, hair type, or height. Some women naturally have more prominent inner or outer lips, and this is perfectly normal. It's not a medical problem, it's simply part of the wide range of human anatomy too. Hormonal changes across life. Labia size can shift during different stages of life, such as puberty, pregnancy, or after childbirth, hormonal changes especially. Fluctuations in estrogen can make the tissue appear fuller, while aging may alter elasticity. These are natural processes every woman experiences in her own way. Point 3. Sensitivity and function. Having larger labia does not harm sexual health. In fact, because this tissue contains many nerve endings, some women find that it increases sensitivity and enhances pleasure during intimacy. For myths and body image pressures. Sadly, media and pornography have pushed unrealistic standards making. Some believe that only small, uniform labia are attractive. Psychology studies prove the opposite. There's no single ideal look. Real attraction varies, and most partners value confidence, comfort, and self-acceptance far more than appearance. 5. Cultural and evolutionary context. In some cultures, fuller labia are viewed as a sign of maturity, fertility, or desirability. From an evolutionary perspective, visible labia may have served as a natural signal of sexual readiness, though today's science views it simply as harmless variation in anatomy. 6. Health and care, whether large or small, labia need the same care. Gentle cleaning with mild, unscented soap and water. Sometimes friction from tight clothing may cause discomfort, but breathable fabrics and good hygiene usually solve this. Conclusion: big or small, every variation of labia is completely natural and carries no negative meaning about a woman's health, personality, or worth. Psychology reminds us that real confidence comes from embracing one's body, not from chasing narrow beauty standards.